of crescent sort of coastline on the west coast. We're right in the middle of it, where the river Dyfi and the Dyfi catchment comes out. So yeah, this is part of the Dyfi Biosphere, and it's been raining all morning so far. You can see the cloud is very low. Weather forecast says it's going to be okay for the next few hours, so we're going to go for a walk and see what we can see. This is a beach and estuarine habitat, a sand dune habitat. And good morning. Let's turn the TTS up so I can hear you. It's quite quiet for some reason. Good morning. How are you doing? Yeah, so this is a sand dune habitat, and sand dunes are important for all sorts of reasons. They're amazing habitats for wildlife. And what's interesting about sand dunes habitats is they can benefit from people being on them. Like, you might think that, oh no, you don't want to don't stand on the sand dune sort of thing. But actually, a wee bit of trampling can actually really help. So, there are some sand dune habitats which are, well, I wouldn't say encouraged, but they're not seriously protected. And some sand dune habitats really are heavily protected. It kind of depends on where they are and what ecosystem function they serve in, that's the right way of describing it. It looks like a stone chat, or I'm not sure if it's a stone chat or whether it's what that was. Something there. Yeah, so the guy was saying that there were some orchids here. I don't recognise those as being orchids. I mean, if they are, it's new to me. There's some orchids up here. There's the orchids. Look at that. Oh, that's very pretty. That's quite nice. One up here. Let's see if we can do a wee zoom in. Nice looking thing. Blowing around there in the wind. Let's see if I can stabilise it for sound. I can't even see it now. What have I done with it? Zoom out, please. There we are. Zoom in. Nice looking thing. You love the quiet time on the beach. Yeah, so sand dunes are a movable thing. They move and change. Oh, hello, baby. Is that why you're... Look at this little thing. Hello, little one. Hello, baby. Oh, off it goes. It was able to fly. Oh, how cute. Oh, there's lots of them actually. A little bit of family time out here. Yeah, so the dunes hold plants, and they hold insects, and they hold lizards and snakes even, adders, and lots of snails. There's loads of snails here. Oh, look at all the snails. Green snails. Look at these snailing around. The snails there. There's snails on the path. Living life dangerously on the path. This is the estuary, and this is apparently the car park. There's a beach car park, but it floods. Which is kind of crazy. You need to be careful of quicksand and stuff like that. I think we're alright here though. Seems to be a lot of rocks and stuff in amongst the sand. It's an interesting colour in the sea. Light grey. That's pretty down here. So yeah, we've come along, just along the coastline a little bit from Machynlleth where we were yesterday. And did I have an overheating problem yesterday? I can't remember what happened. The stream stopped suddenly. Yeah, stream seems to stop suddenly quite a lot. And I've been getting a lot of overheating issues. It's just been so warm. I don't think that's going to happen today though. Hopefully I've got a fluffy wind muff on. Hopefully it's not too windy for you. Ooh. Ooh, that sand is not very much. It's weird sand. I'm not standing in that. To be careful here. Make sure I follow the rocks, because this sand it's like mud. It just squashes. I remember this place. Quicksand Central. Some nice rocks here. Ah, it's pretty. Interesting kind of mark on the side there. It's a bit fossily. Pretty. Back to our, oh wow, it's squishy. Look at how it's squashed into the mud there. Bloop. So yeah, good habitat for wading birds. To find all their worms and things. Oh look, is that samphire? Check it out. You ever heard of samphire grass? I think this is it here, look. If I'm right and it is samphire, you can eat it. It's a sort of salty plant, and it's it's growing all over the place here. Not a lot of it, but there's definitely a little patch of it here. And there's some more over there. It is. Hi, Raw. That's cool, isn't it? There's a bigger bit over there. I'm a little bit worried about this ground because it's like look at the sand. It's just like mud. Blip, 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 blip. Blip, 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 blip. Really mucky stuff. But yeah, this is your kind of gourmet foraged seafood kind of affair, isn't it, bro? I am in Wales. Yeah, I'm in the Dyfi Valley, a place called Ynyslas, a national nature reserve. And as you can see, the cloud level is super low. Look at that cloud level. It's ridiculously low. It's like you can see the houses over there. I think that's Bardintheyard or something like that over there. And some of those houses are in the cloud. So yeah, it was raining until about half an hour ago. And it's supposed to be okay now till at least lunchtime. So we're out and about for a wander. That's nice to see the samphire. Because we do talk a little bit about foraging on this channel. Yeah. So we could potentially be foraging for some samphire and making some tasty snacks. Get some whelks or something from somewhere. Let's see what else we can find. What else could go in our seashore meal? Maybe there's something along here. Somebody's just come out. I think they've just put the tide times on the board. There's like a board up there which says danger. The tide is going to come in and flood your car. So I see tire tracks all over here as well, but I wouldn't like to do that myself. Maybe it's like fat bikes or something. So basically what we're going to do is going to wander around here for a bit, explore the reserve, and yeah, it does look nice. It's probably a really nice day for a paddle. It's got a kind of slightly blue tinge to it. I think I'm gonna go this way. It looks wet there, and I don't really fancy walking through wet sand. I need to be careful of quicksand. Do you know what to do if you fall into quicksand? Yeah, I know. You've just booked flights to Thailand. Ah, amazing. Are you off to do some DJing with MK1? Paradise Breaks. Yeah. That looks amazing. December, January, I think, is supposed to be like one of the best times to be over there as well, I believe. Maybe I'm wrong, but I've got a feeling that is the case. So yeah, some nice plants here. Look, there's another orchid. Isn't that beautiful little thing? Hello. Hello, orchid friend. This is rest harrow. Again, another pea family, I think. Looks like a sweet pea kind of flower. A vetch. There's a lot of rest harrow about. There's some more there. See all pink flowers in here. Creepy thing. This creepy thing. Hawkweed and stuff around there as well. And had this. Well, I suppose they still might be. So your insects as well, actually. Your insects, your lizards, and your snakes and stuff there. They're going to be looking to get some sun. As soon as the sun comes out, I don't think the sun's going to come out today though. It's going to be a cloudy one all day. I can maybe better look at the rest tower here. I don't know why it's called Rest Harrow. Interesting name. Interesting to see the all the kind of ripple marks here on the dunes, which are, I think that's the wind actually, causing those ripple marks. So what does it say here? Oh, no swimming. No swimming. Do not use inflatables, do not dig in the dunes. Okay, fair enough. Well, I'm not doing any digging. No swimming, it must be something to do with, it must be quicksand. So how long's the road trip? I am going to start heading north again tomorrow. I've got a gig in a forest on Friday night, and I'm providing the turntables and the sound system and the lights and all the music and all that sort of thing. And Kamal's coming back from Bali. Anytime him and Rob Data have been off doing their Locust Festival business. So yeah, they've been hopefully having a good time over there. And so yeah, he's back on Thursday, I think. Or either that or he's back on the Friday. No, I think he's back on the Thursday. And then on the Saturday, the two of us are doing some forest bathing work together. So, got to be back for that. Have a little look at the sign, see what it says about the place. Oh look, there's orchids. Spectacular orchids provide a riot of colour during the early summer. Alright, okay, so we could go the other way. Where are we? I don't know where we are now. Are we at the red dot? Maybe we're there. I think what we're going to do is try and do that little loop there. I think that's what we'll do. Walk back along. I think we're kind of along here somewhere. Let's go around the headland and then come back. And then we're going to go to visit people who are part of the biosphere here in, like the biosphere crew staff here in Machynlleth, and yeah, try our waymarked circular dune walk from the car park. For full dune experience, follow the dune walk waymarkers to get to the beach, or simply follow your nose and take in the wide open spaces, spectacular views and the sounds of the wind, sea and birds. Okay, let's do it. So yeah, we're out for a wee stomp and to visit this bit of the world. And the plan is to meet these guys at 11. We're going to talk about, they're going to tell us about their, oh, hello. Hello, thank you for following, Lindsay. Welcome in. Proper West Wales, yeah. So we're going to go, they're doing something called Screams and Streams project, and it's a citizen science project looking into the health of river systems and freshwater systems and swifts. So swifts are migratory birds, and basically they come here in the summer to nest, and that's for all sorts of different reasons. Something to do with habitat, having the right type of habitat for nesting, and also lots of food, lots of insects. So the Swift project, well, I think they'll tell you a bit more about it at the time. So, but just loosely, there's more incidences now where there's not habitat for swifts, or the insect population has declined quite a lot as well. So that's why I think they're looking into it, to see if there's any correlation. I think I might be wrong. I've just kind of got a little bit of information, and that's why we're going to see them today, to find out the full story. So we're going to do that at 11. I'm going to go meet them. So the plan was to come out here for a walk until about 10:30, and then drive along, meet them. Yeah, it's weird, people are coming onto the beach. I don't fancy this myself, but I suppose from the point of view of doing some sneaky bird watching, you could get the telescope out and just have a look, see if there's something out and about. I'm not seeing anything at all. There's a dearth of wading birds. You were just across the sea at Abersoch last summer. Nice. You can see those buildings over there, they're all colours, different colours. You're just listening along, fantastic. Thank you very much, everybody who's joining in and coming in for the exploration. Look at this. Look at these guys. Look at them all. Orchids. It's like some form of pea family. Seed pods from something. I don't know what that is. This time already. It might be last year's, I suppose. Seems a bit early for seed pods yet, but beautiful, beautiful orchids, aren't they? And to get an idea on those at some point. I'm not going to make a guess at what type of orchids they are. They're pretty though, really nice. There's another plant here on the ground which I kind of recognise it, but I also don't recognise it. It looks like kind of like fat hen. Fat hen is an edible. Somebody do me a Google search on this. Is this fat hen? And these weird shaped leaves. Kind of like shields, or feet, or like a goose's foot with a long toe. I'm not sure what that is, really not. Again, that's the thing about nature and looking at nature. It's very difficult to hold everything all the time, and sometimes it's a process of, I've not seen you for a number of years. What are you again? Are you this? Are you that? You know, it's always like meeting old friends. You're like, sure, I know you. And then a wee bit later, you're like, yeah, we met at this place. Look at this. These look like rushes. They are. These little things. They're quite pretty. I like rush flowers. Oh, hang on a minute. Don't stab me in the face. So the thing about rushes is that their stems are round. So you can always feel them. There's no sort of edge or anything to them. Whereas sedges, different type of grass, sort of plant, they have got an edge. It's a way to remember the difference between sedges and rushes. Sedges have edges and rushes are round. Oh, there's a cool plant. I don't know what that is. I like seeing stuff I don't know what it is. It's exciting. What are you? Very nice. So what have we got here? We've got opposite leaves coming off the stem, opposite pairs. It is pretty, isn't it? Opposite pairs. And then at the flowering, it's like flowering bracts. So it's not like an umbel. Maybe it is an umbel, because umbels are, no, I don't think it is. It's like an umbel with other bracts. It's weird. Umbels come from one point like this. Whereas bracts, you see, like, they kind of come from different points up the stem. Something else just really pretty there. I see this tiny little purple flower here. It's absolutely tiny, but it's really pretty. I'm not sure what that is, but we can look it up later. So what's it got? It kind of looks like a speedwell or something, but it's on a stalk. And these leaves are not opposite, they're alternate, 1, 2, and then it kind of go down and alternate. There's these beautiful snails. Being shy. Come on, there you come. Look at those eyes. Doodly boppers. See the little pupils on the ends. Hey, Banny Bow. Welcome. Here it comes. Hello. There's little, see the pupils on the end of the stalks, little dots. Light receptors. Very cool. Right, I'm going to leave you to your business. What else can we see? Barney Boy, how are you doing? Interesting. Kind of like a thistle. I wonder if that's sow thistle. It's going to be a while before that comes out. Yeah, we're good. We're down at the estuary at Ynyslas. up at 6 o'clock and got us here. Did the morning things, you know, things you do. Brush your teeth, wash your face, you know, all that stuff. Some breakfast. And then I think we started about 8:30 actually today. Oh, I hear a curlew and a dog. So what's the sign saying? Access for emergency vehicles. Well, hopefully we're not going to need an emergency vehicle. Tricky Nicky, hello. So, yeah, we're going to go to, I think after we've seen the guys from the Dyfi Biosphere, then I'd like to go to what's called the Dyfi Osprey project, which is another nature reserve. And we'll take the telescope as well, essentially. Or well, I've got the telescope in the van. We'll go and have a look around, but if there's an opportunity for us to set the telescope up and maybe look at the osprey nest with the telescope, that'd be great. It may be that the ospreys, basically the ospreys are at a place called the Dyfi Junction, and they've been there for a long time, nesting kind of in amongst the junction. So the junction is basically, it's a train junction. Trains kind of meet up. There's loads of samphire grass over here. Actually, check it out. Can you see? Going forwards here in the ground, there's just like loads of little sticky uppy bits. Oh, it's samphire grass. Edible, tasty, salty grass that you can get in gourmet restaurants. Tempted to just eat a little bit just to see what it tastes like. Let's do it. Thank you. Tastes like salt. Salty, kind of like, reminds me of something. Now it reminds me of samphire grass, but it reminds me of something else. Kind of like salty grass. Yeah, that's what it tastes like. It tastes like grass. But kind of, yeah, definitely. Salty grass. Interesting grass, whatever this is. It's got a nice, almost like a bamboo look to it. Interesting. Don't know what that is. Wow, there's loads of samphire grass here. Tons and tons. If you were a forager, this is where you would come. There's just loads of it. It's everywhere here. You could easily eat here from this. we haven't spotted anything else to put in with it. Maybe there's some razorfish in there. I bet you anything there's some razor clams or cockles out there if you went around in the mud. It's probably why it says no digging, because they don't want people digging for cockles and getting stuck or damaging the habitat. I think it's a national nature reserve. Interesting. Wee plants. They look a bit like this little white plant here. Very interesting looking thing. It kind of looks a bit like thrift, but it's kind of pale. Maybe it is thrift. Maybe it's just that way because the sea goes over it. Okay, so we've actually done it wrong. I realise. I thought we were going to walk along there. But we haven't. What we've done is we've gone. Looks like we've come along here somewhere. Looks like the river estuary may be coming in here. We're in about here somewhere. So let's see if we can get onto this bit of road here. We'll go this way. See what happens. 9:38. Okay. So we've got half an hour. Oh no, actually we've got an hour. Oh, so this is salt marsh. Let's have a little wander onto it. We're not going to go right onto it. We'll just go to the edge of it so you can see salt marsh. So salt marsh is a grassy habitat that has this kind of interesting patchwork of little watercourses and get this. It's often tidal. We've got some salt marsh where I am in Ballintray, and yeah, really interesting, good place for birds to breed, and yeah, interesting. So interesting, all these little ponds. Yeah, we've got things swimming around in it, little shrimpy things. Interesting looking things. Oh, there's some little cockles and things. Look, can you see them? These little cockle shells. So they look like freshwater cockles. You get freshwater cockles as well. No, they're not. Look, they've got lovely little ribs on them. They're pretty. Really nice. Hey, red robin. It is. It's absolutely tiny. Great for jewellery, if you like to make little jewellery. Anyway, go back and be... Oh, it's literally floating. How funny. And yeah, there's weird shrimp things flying around. They look like... Honestly, they look like cuttlefish, these things. The way they're swimming around upside down, that's mad. There's weird things. You see it? Zooming about. Weird looking things. Swimming upside down. And there's tons of snails at the bottom. See all those little brown dots? They're snails. Conical shaped snails. I don't know if we can zoom into the water. Whoa. See them all? Loads of snails, loads of them. Everywhere. Tiny little conical shaped snails. So yeah, salt marsh is a cool habitat. Really interesting. So we've got sand dunes and salt marsh here. And then there's also more agricultural areas that are part of it as well. Part of the reserve. It's pretty awesome. I like salt marsh. Something about it. I don't know what it is. Right, I'm hoping this is going to be a wee way through here. It is. Oh, flies. Lots of flies on something there. Oh, hello. There's a bit of bed straw there. Bed straw. Brambles here. Lots of brambles. Brambles in flower. I swear the brambles in Leicester are like so ahead of everywhere else. It's weird. Kind of freaked me out. I was like, why are the brambles fruiting? Like the brambles here are starting to fruit. Look, see the green ones, but the ones in Leicester were actually brown, like blue or purple already. Blue, black. Doesn't sound very appetizing, but ripe. Ripe is the word I'm looking for. So yeah, now we're gonna kind of probably walk through the dunes, it looks like, which is quite cool. We'll just follow this path. Stick to the path when we're on the dunes. Oh, yon caravan site. Maybe not where I was intending to go. Oh, it smelled like foxes back there. Smelling very foxy around here. Do you guys know the smell of fox? Molehills? Don't know if you were with me yesterday when we went to the Centre for Alternative Technology, but they have a little underground kind of display, and they've got a big mole called Megan the Mole. Hello, I'm Megan, she says. And when I lived there, I used to hear like kids screaming in terror. It's funny. Missed it. I don't know which way to go. We could go that way, but I think it'll just take us straight to the beach. So I think we're going to go. I'd like to stay in amongst the grass and see what happens. We might come across something interesting. I was told to take a look, to keep my eye out for adders. So that's what I'm doing. Keeping my eye out for snakes. It'd be amazing if we saw an adder. Or maybe a lizard. But yeah, when I parked the van, there was a guy parked beside me, and he said, "You need to look out for adders because." But then he said, "Oh, they'll probably not be out today. They'll be hiding because it's raining." But apparently, over the last few weeks, there's been a lot of dogs being bitten by adders around here. So like adders a lot. I had a year where I saw quite a lot of adders, which is cool. I managed to film them on 2 occasions. Oh, look at this. Some little, that looks like a rose bush. Look at that, with all little spikes on it. This looks like dog rose. Canis. Rosa canina. Sorry, Rosa canina. Canina dog. Rosa canina. Very nice. There's a wee smattering of them here. It's nice to see. So, I've got a bit of an issue with the, well, maybe this is some other type of creeping rose. Maybe it's not dog rose. Maybe this is something special that I've never seen before. Because this over here it's fully, look, it's actually started to fruit. And it's very small. Dog rose is pretty big. It's like a small shrub, whereas this is like creeping around. This is like a creepy June rose or something. I don't think I've ever seen this one before. This is cool. I like this. This has got some form of gall on it as well. That's like a parasitic gall. Getting a low bit rate there. First time, low bit rate this morning. So yeah, I wonder what this is. It's definitely a type of rose bush. Or rose plant. Really cool. Look how far forward that is. It's got tiny little rose hips on it. Very cool. More brambles. Apples. Nice willow tree here. Oh, is that meadowsweet? It looks like meadowsweet. It's not got a no red stem. Looks like meadowsweet, but doesn't have a red stem. It's got a kind of. Look at that leaf. That looks a bit. Don't know what that is. Looks like meadowsweet, but doesn't have a red stem. Oh, is that some of it in flower? It is. Look at that. A lovely, pretty yellow, very slender yellow flower. Very nice. Very pretty. Oh, it's so windy. But this is real, it can't be sunny summer, wonderful weather every day. I'd like it to be, but there's much more of that yellow stuff here. I wonder if it's a loosestrife. Something that's like that, looks a bit like that, which is purple, called purple loosestrife. I like it. I like it a lot. Finding things I don't know what they are. That's exciting. The sign for where we are. If you want to look it up on Google, we are here at Ynyslas. And I suppose it'll be managed by English Nature or something like that. All the national nature reserves in Scotland are managed by Nature Scot, formerly Scottish Natural Heritage. Yeah. So there's an unmanned kind of visitor centre up here. It's not really got anything to see. There was a guy going into it and he said he was having a meeting, but it's obviously just used as an office or something. Windy day. Very windy. Quite sure what each of these pictures are supposed to depict. Whether they depict something or what. They're all quite abstract looking. One or two of them look like they've got things. There's one, some gull at the top and houses as well. And then there's some fungus at the top and some, I don't know what the plants are. There's a cormorant there, and a thrush, and maybe a snipe or a woodcock. Maybe it's a curlew, I don't know. Shell ducks. Model of the reserve here as well. Is it bronze? Feels like bronze. Maybe it's copper. Might be copper. It does blow the cobwebs away. It certainly does. So yeah, up here, a quick look, I believe that there's like agricultural land. Habitat for other sorts of birds. Oh no, it's not, it's more dunes. When he pointed it out, a guy I spoke to earlier on pointed it out and was like, over here it's more agricultural, but actually it's mega dune. Whoa, that's windy. Woo! I'm glad we didn't do that walk. It would have been super windy. There's another wee plant of interest. What's this? Isn't that lovely? Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Gorgeous thing. 5-pointed stars. Looks like again, it might be the one we looked at earlier. It's a really nice version of it. Hey, it's good. Right, let this away. I'm getting low bit rate warnings left, right and centre here, so getting a bit hungry. Wondering what I've got in the van for snacks. Oh, I know what I've got in the van for snacks. Just need to find them. I've got some chocolate brioche things, which I bought for breakfasts. That's nice. Nice little wander about. Wakey wakey. That'll be my 10 o'clock yawn. What time is it now? 10 o'clock. I tell you, my brain wakes up at about 10 o'clock. And I usually have a big yawn. It's 1 minute past 10. That's hilarious.
Sounds like he is getting something out of that. He'll be back shortly. Masha, she says, man, I miss living in Scotland now, Hakata. Reminds me of being in the Highlands.
I've lost my snacks. Where are the snacks gone?
Marking Sutton says, while he is I met at Exhibit Scotland TV the weekend, his aim at the streams is to bring the outdoors to people who can't get out and about. Ashley says, love that. Marking Sutton says, and the weekend I didn't eat.
Maybe they've gone inside my belly. I don't remember eating them though.
Masha, she says, you cannibal don't lie, hacker.
It's a bit weird. They're in here in these bags here. They are, they're right here. I'm looking into the hole of the back like, where's that bag? Where's that bag? It's in the front.
To experience the world without having to leave their homes.
Mark and Sutton. Hello. Hello. What's happened? Oh, what? Somebody raided. Yeah, okay, fantastic. Mashy, welcome. Good morning. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. Oh, I've been looking for snacks in the back of the van. We've just been out for a walk in a place called Ynyslas. This is my shoulder mount. This is where you're here, out over the shoulder here. Walk along. Got tripod here with the telescope. Let's show you the telescope a wee bit. So we go out and we look at things using the telescope. They've also got a drone in the back. But we'll not be using the drone today because it's wet and windy. So I found my snacks. So happy days. Let's see who is saying hello. Mark and Sutton, my brother. Boil him, mash him, pew pew pew. Boil him, mash him, pew pew pew. Boil him, mash him, pew pew pew. Boil him, mash him. Big up Psycho, big up Mashy, big up Scruff. Big welcome in Neko Diva. Look at those foxes. Are they foxes? Sounds like he's getting something out of the van. I certainly was. You miss van living in Scotland? Oh, reminds me of being in the Highlands. Well, we're in Wales, bonny Wales. We're doing I do Biosphere live streams in the area where I live. I live in the Galloway and Southern Ayrshire Biosphere, and so I'm a official Biosphere guide, and my business Exhibit Scotland is kind of there's a certification mark, so I'm signed up to their sustainability charter and all that sort of thing. And so the project that we're doing, or I'm doing, is a digital access project. My mission is to bring countryside and beautiful stuff, interesting, what's called green and blue health, to people through live streaming platforms and also virtual reality. So I film with 360 cameras, 360 degree cameras, and there's not one here, it's in the back. I'm not going to go back and get it. And also I make scans and things as well with photogrammetry and LiDAR, and yeah, create educational, inspirational and therapeutic 360 degree cinematic content. So somebody coming here. There are 7 UNESCO biospheres in the UK, and one of them is here in Wales. There's like 2 or 3 in Scotland, and so we'll probably go to the other one in Scotland fairly soon, I think. But yeah, I wanted to come to this one in Wales. So we're off now we're going to go and meet the people from the biosphere, people that run the project. They're going to tell us a bit about their Screams and Streams project, which is about swift monitoring and swift conservation. Swifts are migratory birds, and so I won't go into it too much. I don't know an awful lot about it. I've got a vague idea of what's happening and what the project is about. It's a citizen science project, but they're going to tell us all about it. It's kind of to do with freshwater health and the health of swift populations, and they'll explain that to you when we go and see them. Then we're going to go to the Osprey project after that, and just have a look around there, and there's a chance we might get to see some ospreys as well. So thanks very much, Mark, for telling Mashy and everyone about what you do. Does a morning Bants chatting stream. We can catch up and talk about stuff. Amazing. I don't follow Mashy, but Mashy rather, but I will do. Wisiko, hello. How are you doing? And Slither and Granny as well. Good morning, everybody. Lots of people coming in to say hello.